Namaskar. Welcome to Bharat, the blissful wisdom. In this video, let us look into two important terms often we confuse, that is religion and spirituality. The basic question is, are they same? No, not at all. Let us see how. Sanatana Dharma of Satya Yuga is spirituality, the best example of spirituality, pure spirituality, and the existing practices of rituals, worship, etc. are religion. It's very simple. Thus, religion is doing and spirituality is doing nothing. Religion includes do's and don'ts to bring a kind of ethical discipline when man is still in confused state, when he is under the influence of ego and senses with uncontrollable mind. To improve concentration, to check the wandering mind, some practices such as worship, prayers, rituals are introduced. That is called religion. Once mind and senses come under the control of seeker, he can now concentrate on stabilizing mind completely on his inner self. Doing nothing and staying in his inner core is spiritual practice. Thus, there is no religion for spiritual practitioners. Sanatana Dharma is spirituality, and this is the reason why one cannot find strict rules, especially making people to follow very rigidly the principles in Hinduism, because Hinduism is based on spiritual progress and religious practices entered into this land when man slipped from Satya Yuga. More or less it is like Treta Yuga time started. Because of the background of spirituality, rich Sanatana Dharma, the Hindu religion is more freedom oriented religion, and you don't find any restriction and no restrictions on the path they follow. They can follow any path. Complete freedom is there to the seeker in this land of Sanatana Dharma because it is more spiritual even today. Religion is base for spiritual progress. Religion acts like a rocket launcher to put man's core in the spiritual orbit. Religion is soil that facilitates the spiritual seed to rupture and become a mighty tree. Religion is man-made concept with some socio-spiritual objectives. Spirituality is naturally inbuilt in every man's inner space. This is the greatest discovery of our great rishis. Matured religion ripens and becomes spirituality. Religion is always, anywhere, in any name, associates with systems, conditions, restrictions, principles, rules, laws, rituals, worship, etc. Spirituality is freedom from all these. Religion builds bridges and blocks, philosophies and practices between man and God. Spirituality melts all bridges and blocks, erases all philosophies and theories between man and God. Religion is path, spirituality is the goal. Religion gives aphorisms, teachings, rituals, etc. Through these one can experience God. Spiritual practices directly give experience of God. For religion, God is concept. For spirituality, God is an experience. Religion belongs to the outer world, but it is a highway to the inner world if it is taken in the right perspective. Spirituality belongs to the inner world, but when ego rises its head or tail, it pushes man to the outer world. Religion is food to ego, oxygen to the mind. If one remains in the religious practices for long, he becomes slave to the mind, and mind becomes master and empowers the ego. That's why religion leads to ultimately egoistic attitude. Spirituality dilutes ego to powerless state and pushes mind to complete slavery. Religion projects the dimension of limitless power of God only. This belief makes the followers fearful and greedy. Spirituality makes the followers believe in limitless power of God, which in turn makes him realize that he and God are one and the same. He understands that he is a microcosmos. That this realization gave some Mahavakyas in Indian spiritual literature, Aham Brahmasmi, Sivoham, Tattvamasi, etc. That's why Indian yogis say that your powers are limitless. Indians are by birth, by nature are spiritual. Sanatana Dharma is built on the spirituality, and it is to lead people towards the ultimate destiny of enlightenment. The proof is the tremendous freedom given to Sanatana Dharmis, that is Hindus. Thus, the spiritual life is the only solution to all contemporary problems. That's all in this video. Thank you for watching. God bless you all.